Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If you do enjoy listening or watching this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, anyone that's tuned into my channel or have watched my other videos out on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. And if you do enjoy watching or listening to this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Today's reading is for the Divine Feminine, or any females who are watching this reading at this present time. You do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone. And this reading today is a weekly um, energy healing reading, all right? And it's just to help you in regards to your inner child, inner soul, or shadow work. And it's all about healing, aligning, balancing um, our chakras and auras. Now, I do have a video out on YouTube about chakras and auras and why it's very important for us to cleanse, balance, all right, and heal our chakras. So please check it out. But I'm just going to briefly just tell anyone who is not aware or doesn't know what chakras and auras mean. I'll just tell you just a bit briefly what they are. First of all, chakras are the energy center points that help bring balance around the key body functions. There are 7 major chakras, 21 minor ones. Each major chakra represents a specific life area. And I can just tell you briefly what the 7 major chakras are. You've got the root chakra, which is normally the color red, and it represents stability and security. We have the sacral chakra, which is normally the color orange, and it represents our emotional being and our emotions. The solar plexus is normally the color yellow, and it represents our willpower, confidence, and inner strength. You've got the heart chakra, which is normally the color green, and it represents love, relationships, and for self. The throat chakra is normally the color blue, and it represents communication, self-expression, all right, and creativity. The third eye chakra is normally the color indigo, which represents foresight, perception, intuition, the subconscious mind. And then you have the crown chakra, which is normally the color purple, and it represents spiritual enlightenment, higher self, divine energy, all right, the oneness with ourselves, the divine, and creation, all right. And when it comes to auras, the which is all a situation, or situated, I should say, in the auric field. Okay, and the auric field is the invisible colored energy that surrounds the body. Each color in your area aligns to a specific emotion. Your aura holds the information about what you are currently feeling, the energy that has just passed, and the energy that will be coming into your life. All right, so the reading I'm going to be doing, as I said, is an energy healing reading, all right? And please check the description box for any crystals, and if you want to find out more of what was said during the reading, if you could please check the description box, all right? So the first deck I'm going to be using is called the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards deck, and it's by Tori Hartman. All right, and I'm going to select 3 cards from this deck and then refer to the booklet to see what chakras that we should be working on for this week. All right, please, whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates, and this is for the Divine Feminine feminine or any females who are watching or listening to this reading at this present time. And as I said before, you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. Is for anyone. All right. So I'm just going to consult with the ancestors and see what chakras should we be working on um, for this week. Okay. All right. So we've got well, 3 cards came out. So the first card that came out, all right, it says quest. Okay. And it's there's, although the cards have a lot of other colors, but the main color here is blue, which is all to do with the throat chakra. Okay, but there's also some indigo here, which is also to do with the third eye, all right, the subconscious mind or our intuition, all right. And also there's also white hair, which represents obviously our higher um or I should say divine consciousness, and also green, okay, which is linked to the heart chakra. But this card is just is mainly blue, but we can take into consideration the other colors that are on the card. All right. The second card that came out, it says renewal, all right, and it's mostly red, and this card is very much linked to the root chakra, but there's also some other little colors here, like a bit of yellow, um, green, okay, as well. So and the green is the heart, is very much linked with the heart chakra. You would also get pink, the color pink as well is also uh, connected to the heart chakra. All right. We've got yellow, and yellow is normally linked with the solar plexus chakra. All right. So again, I'm just going to pop this on a stand and then just read out the message on the the third card. Sorry. Okay, it says rejection, and this is on the color gray. So obviously, it's probably linked more with, I would should say, with our the crown chakra. Okay, to do with the mind. Okay, our ideas, our thoughts. All right. So I'm also going to pop this on the stand, and then I'm just going to refer to the booklet just to give us a better understanding what these messages are trying to tell us. Okay, so first of all, I'm just going to check with the first card, which says quest. Okay, now it says here, Navy combines the blue of communication with the darkness of the unknown. And the message here is allowing ourselves to discover the truth. There is bravery here and an ability to face the truth head on. Wow. So my understanding, okay, of this card is that if there is anything that is in our life, it could be to do with a thing, person, place, um, whatever issues there are, it's best to sort of like face whatever uh this thing or this person, this place or whatever head on. All right. So if there's a person in your life and then there are a few questions or things you'd like to say, all right, you can. It's best to actually see them in person. All right, to discuss your concerns, your feelings, and so forth. All right, and I'm just going to quickly just check to see if there's any additional messages regarding um, the first card, and it's all to do with our self-expression, which is very much linked to the throat chakra, okay, to do self-expression, as well as creativity, and also communication. All right. And here, some of the questions, that is, first of all, I'll just read the advice first, which is on the word, or under the word, I should say, inspiration. It says, you may be on a quest that is unnecessary. Allow yourself the space for self discovery. All right. So it could be to do with something that you are thinking of doing, and the ancestors is saying that probably it's to give yourself time to pause, uh, to to think about, or to do a bit more research on whatever it is that you want to create. All right. Now, some of the personal questions that is asking us to ask ourselves, it says, it is time to take a risk. And then you can ask yourself, where in my life do I need to walk my talk? All right. One of the questions is asking us to ask ourselves is, it is time to take a risk. Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? Or where in my life do I need to walk my talk? Okay, and this is a personal inquiry. All right, and it could be also to do with, like, um whatever we are saying, okay, or whatever we are doing, does it reflect, all right, our beliefs, okay, our thoughts, okay, are we sort of being our authentic self or our true self in a situation? It could be for person, place, thing, whatever. All right, so that is something, again, we can look at. And some of the key ideas, okay, for this card, it says, being open to wisdom, imagine dangers, commitment to your path. All right. So it could just be to do with just life journey itself, because the life journey is all about self. All right. What the decisions, okay, and choices that we make in our life, because destiny is in our hands, okay, and destiny is the end result of how we choose to live our life. All right. And the keywords for this card, it says courage, journey, answers. All right. Um, and the second card is all about renewal. So I'm just going to quickly read on that. Okay, and this is mostly linked with the root chakra. Okay, and it's all about probably death and rebirth, like, moving away from people, places, things that no longer serve us, so we can become a better version of ourselves, to bring in, or to allow more uh, s- um, space, so new things could come into our life. All right, and here the message here, it says, this is another beginning. All right. And it says that you are being offered a chance to awaken to a new life. You may need to deepen your roots and anchor yourself by taking stock of what you would like to create. This is the time to start again and grow a strong foundation. So, again, as I said, the second card is all about our is very much linked to the root chakra, which is all about um, our foundation, okay, our stability, to do with security, okay, in the area of life. All right, and I'm just going to quickly read some more messages on this card. So here it says, uh, what appears to be an end may not be one after all. This may turn into a remarkable opportunity. Trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. And one of the questions that is asking us to ask ourselves on this, regarding this issue to do with renewal, okay, it says, we should ask ourselves, am I positive in the face of change? Or defeated? Am I ready to step into the new me? And the key ideas is, it says, sourcing from a more beneficial place, feeling in the dark, change in circumstances, unexpected blessing. And the key word for this card, it says regeneration, awakening, fortune. So again, with the this second card is, again, please take whatever messages that resonate. So because maybe the first card or second card might not be you might not relate to, or it might not relate to your situation, all right, but maybe the third card. So that's why I decided to pull out three cards, all right. So please just take what resonates, or because, and also tarot and oracle readings are timeless. Okay, so it could be something that's happened in the past, what's happening now, or maybe in the near future. So please take what resonates. Okay, and I'm going to just quickly read um more on the last card that came out. All right, it says there. um okay, the message here for rejection, it says, they won't use me, they won't use me. And the message coming out here, it says, um you no longer need to prove yourself. This is about understanding who you are and what you have created. All right. And it says, um, when you please choose wisely for allow when it comes to allowing any um, uh, persons or people into your life. All right, it's just this is the message here for this for the third card. And um it's also the inspiration to this card. It says, you don't have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Rejection is spirit's protection. All right. So again, it's sort of linked with what I said earlier, okay, about being true to yourself. Okay, it could be to do with a situation, a relationship, a person, place, thing, or whatever. All right. Because when we do that, we become happier within ourselves. Okay, instead of becoming sort of like a person pleaser. All right. And the some of the questions that is asking us to ask ourselves, it says, am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? Okay, so some of the questions is asking us to ask ourselves, it says, am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? And some of the key ideas, all right, for this card, it says, again, you see, just like what I've just mentioned about not being a people's pleaser. All right. The key ideas for this card, it says, others approval, unsupportive environment, working alone, arrival of a teacher. So here, so it just gives like different scenarios. Okay. Each card gives a different scenario of, maybe you might be in a situation where you think that you always need someone's approval to do something, to make a decision. It could be that you could be working, all right, or in a relationship, or in a situation where which is very unsupportive, all right, and it's just saying that we should stop, analyze, do some form of introspection about this situation. Um, is also well, basically telling us to ask ourselves, oh, what do we feel, how we feel about like working alone, or maybe we are in situations with people, places, things, or where we feel like we are all alone when we should have that emotional support and love around us. All right. Um, and it also says something about arrival of a teacher. So maybe that we um, we have associated with somebody, okay, who's trying to lead us somewhere, and we're not sure, we're confused or whatever. So these are just things. Or it could also be in a positive way, that we have found ourselves a mentor or somebody to guide us in the right, like to do the right thing. So these are just little keywords, okay, um uh, or regarding this card, about what the different situations, scenarios, okay, we might find ourselves in. All right. And the key words for this card, it says protection, exclusion, development. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to now use the prism deck, and this is all to do with the auric field, to do it for auras. All right. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the prism oracle deck, and it's by Nicole Pivarotto. All right. And as I've said before, okay, for those viewers who have tuned in, all right, and again, this reading is for the divine feminine, or any females who are watching or listening to this reading at this present time. Um, the aura, okay, is the envelope of subtle energy that surrounds us. Okay, we cannot exist with without our auras, because they are the energetic extension of our bodies, and auras are energy fields holding a tremendous amount of information about us. All right. And I can just tell you a bit about the different layers of the aura. We have the etheric body layer, which corresponds to the root chakra, the emotional body layer, which corresponds to the sacral chakra, the mental body layer. This corresponds to the solar plexus chakra. The astral layer body, that corresponds to the heart chakra, and this is connected to spirit or the spiritual realm. Okay. And the layer is also connected with the aura of people around us. You've got the etheric template. This corresponds to the five senses, including the throat chakra. You have the celestial body. This corresponds to the third eye chakra. And then you've got the etheric template body, which corresponds to the crown chakra. All right. And it's very important, okay, to sort of cleanse our auras, okay, because everything in life is vibration, okay, and you cannot live a positive life with a negative mind. And if you do work with angels, or interested in working with angels or archangels, you can call on Archangel Metatron, okay. He can help realign your chakras. Archangel Metatron and Raphael, to clear your body and energy. And also you could call on again Archangel Metatron, okay, and Zaldophone, to help you balance your spiritual and physical body, because we are all spiritual beings um having a human experience. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to select again 3 cards from this oracle deck, and see what messages our ancestors have in regards to our auras. All right. What we need to work on, heal or cleanse, all right, to bring more balance to our both spiritual and physical body. So I'm just going to select 3 from here. So oops, this card wanted to come out. Okay, let me just shuffle, but I just want to just give this card a good shuffle. Okay. So the three cards that wanted to come out. Okay, I've got the first one. It says happiness. Okay, and this is all linked with, I should say, this aura. Okay, which is the emotional body aura, is linked with the sacral chakra. All right, I'm just going to put it there, and which is all about our emotions. Okay. Then we have the second card, okay, which is to do with confidence. All right. And this is all to do with our total being, okay, and it's linked with the crown chakra, all right, which is the color purple. And or I should say, this it also is linked with the Etheric template, okay, which corresponds with the crown chakra. All right, to give you a better understanding of what I've just said. All right, and then the last card that came out, um, it says trust. All right, and it's to do very much linked with the uh etheric template, okay, which corresponds to the five senses, all right, which includes the throat chakra, which is all about communication, creativity, and self-expression. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly um, have just to I'm just going to refer to the booklet to just give us um, a better understanding of these cards. So if you just bear with me, please. Okay, so it says here, happiness is one of the most beautiful feelings, as if the world is shimmering around you, but we seldom acknowledge when we're feeling good and instead focus on when we're feeling bad. So take this time to cherish your happiness, really experience it, and feel its warmth. All right, so it's all about like so the first message that's come out is just saying that instead of pondering of anything that has bad has happened in our life or anything that we have experienced in the past, okay, it could be something that might we might experience in the near future. It's just saying that we should, instead of focusing on anything negative, all right, we should just have a better or more positive mindset, and just focus more on uh, the positive side of things, okay, the good things that's in our life, okay, what makes us happy, whether it's people, places, or things. All right, and the second card is to do with confidence. Okay, so I'm just going to um all right, it says here, confidence is not a fixed attribute. It's something that we're continuously working to build throughout our lives. In a reading, this card signifies that it's the right time to start working with and enhancing your sense of self confidence. And some of the one of the or I should say, a question that is asked, this booklet is asking us to ask ourselves is, how can you build more confidence in your life in a meaningful way? Okay, one of the a question that the booklet is asking us to ask ourselves. Okay, and as I said, whatever please, whatever messages that come, please take what resonates. Is and the question here in the booklet, it says, how can you build more confidence in your life in a meaningful way? All right. So and this um card is linked with again the Etheric template. All right. And this corresponds um to the crown chakra. All right. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to read quickly what the last card is all about. And on there it says trust. All right. And this is to do, or linked, I should say, um, again to the etheric template or body template. All right. And it says here, when this card comes up in a reading, it's a sign to start trusting yourself. We often seek advice from outside sources and people we trust. The reality, though, is that most of the time, deep down inside, you know what you need to do. And it says there, have the confidence to trust in yourself and your own sense of self governance. Ultimately, you can make your own decisions. So, this is very linked with the second card, I should say. All right. And and I would also say that this is also linked with the first card as well, because when we trust our instincts, okay, which is the gut feelings to do with our intuition, we're more likely to make the probably the best decision for ourselves, which can bring in more happiness, all right, or joy in our life, all right, and more abundance, all right, um, and to bring in harmony, you know, and also to bring more peace, or to create more peace in our lives, all right. So I hope you enjoy whatever messages that's come out so far, okay, in regards to um our chakras and auras. All right. And before I continue the reading, I just want to show you, if you are interested in crystals, working with crystals, or purchasing crystals, or have them around your home, to meditate with them, to help you heal, all right, or balance and cleanse your chakras and auras. I'll just show you a few, all right, which you can use to do so. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to show you the most popular ones, all right, to help uh, heal, cleanse, balance, all right, your chakras and auras. So the first one I want to show you is I've got red jasper here, and this is linked with the I should say, or can be used for the roots, the root chakra, I should say. Okay, then I've got carnelian, which is a very popular crystal for the sacral chakra. I've got citron, which is very popular for the solar plexus chakra. All right, so the root chakra is all about stability, security. The sacral chakra is to do with our emotions or emotional responses. The solar plexus is to do with our willpower, inner strength, to do with our confidence. All right. Then I've got the heart chakra. Okay. Um, and you can use afterwards you could use the rose quartz, okay, for the heart chakra. Okay, it could help open, cleanse, balance, and you can use either kunzite or dioptase together with the rose crystal, all right, to because dioptase and kunzite can be used to help open the upper heart chakra. All right. And then I've got turquoise. Okay, and this is very good for the throat chakra, which is all about to do with communication, all right, as well as self-expression and creativity, all right. And I've also got uh, sodalite, and this is a good stone for the third eye chakra, and it's also known as a stone of for the mind as well. And then I've got amethyst, okay, for the crown chakra, all right, which can help balance mind, body, and spirit, all right. So these are the most popular ones, all right, but please check out the description box, okay, for more information regarding these crystals, all right. And if you are interested in crystals, all right, I would strongly recommend this book. It's called The Crystal Bible, and it gives you a lot of information about the different crystals, how they exist, and the different shapes, and you can use it to help heal, if you want to balance and cleanse your auras and chakras. All right, so it's a very good book, and it's by Judy Hall. It's called The Crystal Bible. And again, please check the description um, box for more information on that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this deck. Is called Energy and Spirit, and this is by Sandra and Taylor. And I'm going to select two cards from this deck, okay, and just consult with spirit guides, the angels, archangels, our ancestors, the sending masters, all right, what additional messages they would like to give to the divine feminine, any female who are watching this reading at this present time. Okay, it could be to do with the moon phase, which is we are currently in the new moon phase, or it could be to do with healing, balancing, and cleansing our auras and chakras. So their spirit guides, angels, archangels. What two messages do you have for? Just wait for it to pop out. The spirit guides, angels. Okay, so the two cards that came out, okay, it says the first one, it's on a number 5, and in tarot it's all about change, and the message here says wisdom of the magi, okay, and here it says mental clarity. So this is linked with, I would say, the third eye as well as the crown chakra, all right. And the second card that came out is on the number 39. In tarot, we normally add the two numbers together is 11, and then you add it again, which is a number 2, which is all about duality. And here it says relaxation, and the message at the bottom, it says peaceful pursuits, happy times. All right, so let me just see if I can try and put these two cards on the stand and just refer to the booklet. All right, to just read a bit more about the two cards that came out. What I might do is just push this back a bit so I get a bit more space. All right, so Okay, so what I'm going to do, let me just refer to, put them on a stand first, and then refer to the booklet. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the message here, it says that uh the magi brings powerful, perhaps life-changing guidance to you. When this card appears in your reading, it indicates that an important project either is already in the works or will be coming your way soon. This may be something personal, or it may relate to a career or professional goal. Either way, you have the ability now to take on even complex endeavors, and you will be guided and inspired by this great eternal collective mind. All right, and it also goes on to say, in ancient times, people sought assistance from the Magi, the wise men who were alchemists and astrologers. These masters were thought to have access to hidden magical information. So, whenever you need to input on a decision or plan, open your heart and mind to the empowering wisdom of this majestic group of guides. When meditating or falling asleep, call on the Magi. Enlightening guidance will be coming your way. All right, and the affirmation for this card, that just the first card. All right, uh, just see if I can straighten it a bit. Okay, it says here, to say, which you can say to yourself, I am free to choose positive and honoring thoughts. My mind is open to the unlimited wisdom the Magi brings to my life. Okay, so the affirmation here says, you could say to yourself, I am free to choose positive and honoring thoughts. My mind is open to the unlimited wisdom the Magi brings, sorry, to my life. All right, so that's the message and the affirmation for the first card. And I'm just going to quickly read what uh, on the second card that came out, um, which is to do with relaxation. Okay, it says, this card is calling you to take a time out. Life may be or may have been very busy for you lately, but now is the time to slow things down a bit. When some free time pops up, instead of adding more things to your to-do list, consider your relaxing options. Listen to music, take a walk in the park, or just snooze in the sun. It will make a world of difference in your personal energy. And another message to this card, it says, here is the encouragement to have more fun. Include more socializing in your schedule. Meet with friends that make you laugh. Carve out some time for a vacation. Join a sports team, a dance club, or an art class. Commit to something that makes you happy. When you relax and engage in more joyous activities, you'll open your life to even greater experiences of bliss. All right, so the second card is all about like taking time out for ourselves. Okay, it could be time to sort of like pamper ourselves, all right, or oh no, or I should say to take to go for a walk, have a stroll on the beach, take a walk in the park, meet with family and friends, or whatever it is, but they're just saying that we need to take time out for ourselves, because it's very important for our not only our physical being but also for our mental being as well. All right. And the affirmation for the second card, it says, which we could say to ourselves, is I am weaving more fun and relaxation into my life. My peaceful pursuits expand my spiritual connections, and I am grateful. So again, the affirmation um, for the last card, it says we could say out to ourselves, I am weaving more fun and relaxation into my life. My peaceful pursuits expand my spiritual connections, and I am grateful. All right. So this is the message, okay, for the second card. So to complete this reading, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove all these cards, all right, and use another deck, and it's called Chakra Love, all right, and this is by Katie Ming Manic Shaw, sorry, Katie Manic Shaw, okay, and it's called Chakra Love, and I'm going to select um, 3 cards from the deck and just read what messages that are on the card. All right. And so if you are interested in working with crystals, okay, as I said, having them around your home, or want to use them, I should say, to heal, okay, your chakras and auras. All right. This I'm going to this book that is going to just tell you what crystals you can use. All right. And it's also linked very much with the reading today, which is an energy healing reading. All right. So um I'm just going to shuffle the deck and see what cards come out. All right. They could suggest a crystal which I've already mentioned during the reading. All right. So I'm just going to just consult with spirit guides, the ancestors, ascending masters, um, what crystals they would like us to use for this week. So the spirit. Oh, this one needs to go out. Spirit guides, angels. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay, let me just make sure, see that if it, okay. I just want them, I prefer them to pop out. Their spirit, spirit guides. Okay. So the first card that came out, it says strength. Okay, and this is linked with the root chakra. Okay, and the crystal is recommending it's smoky quartz. All right. So I'm just going to pop this on a stand. And the message here, it says, strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. All right. So the message here, it says, strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. So I'm just going to pop this on the stand. And as I said, the root chakra um, is all about our stability and security in any area of our life. The second card that came out, it says Sacral Chakra, and the crystal it's recommended is fire agate, and the word here on the card, it says creation, and it says that the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. All right, the message here says the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Okay, so it's very much to sort of moving away from people, places, things, or letting go of what doesn't serve our highest good to bring more stability, more security, more abundance, more happiness, more love, light in our lives. All right. And the last card that came out, wow, it says heart chakra, and the crystal that is recommending is rhodonite, and the message here on the card, it says love, and it says love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. Okay, so it's all about self love, self care, self worth. All right, and by doing so, we can uh, make better decisions, better life choices in our lives. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going, because I do have these crystals on hand in my collection box. So I'm just going to show you, um, okay, what they look like. All right. So the first one here, it said, or I should say, um, it says smoky quartz. So this is in tumble stone form, all right, and this is a very good stone um, to for the root chakra, all right, to um, bring in more stability, all right, to make you feel more balanced, all right, in and and it's, you can also use it as well, as I said, to cleanse, all right, to heal and balance the your root chakra, all right. And then the second crystal, all right, that it's mentioned is fire agate. Okay, and I've got, it's a very big crystal, all right, and and this one is very good for the sacral chakra, which is linked with the emotional body layer, which is responsible for our emotions, okay, our emotional responses. All right, and then the last crystal, okay, that was mentioned is I say was um, rhodonite. Okay, and this is also a very beautiful crystal, and you can use this crystal when healing the heart chakra. All right, and the heart chakra, okay, is normally associated with the color green or pink, all right, and it's very much linked with the astral layer body, and this chakra is very much connected to the spiritual realm, okay, and also the astral layer body is also connected with the aura of people around us, all right. And as I said, please check out the description box for all the for whatever crystals that has been mentioned. All right, during or after the reading. All right, and if you want to know a bit more about chakras and auras, I do have a video out on YouTube that goes more into detail about what they do, their function, and why is it important to heal our and balance and cleanse our chakras and auras. All right, and this as I said, whatever messages that's come out, please take what resonates. All right, and if you do enjoy listening or watching this reading today, okay, and as I said, this was for the divine feminine, any females who are watching or are watching currently this reading at this spread at this present time. All right, if you do enjoy this reading, okay, or listen to this reading, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. And I would just want to say once again, thanks to all my viewers, anyone that has watched my other readings, my other videos out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much, and most of all, to all my subscribers, thank you ever so much for your support. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.